Okay. All right. So how many of you are super, super pumped about what you just heard?
Or how many of you kind of don't know what to think about it yet? Or like maybe, because it took a little while for us for things to kind of sink in. Because Carl's talking about iPhones and the revolution and this kind of hyperbole, right? That like, I'm like, oh, I don't know, like I was expecting more. Mm-hmm. But it kind of took us some time, and that's what we wanted to do, a call right after the national call to kind of answer any questions, kind of maybe get ideas from you guys, like what you're thinking, and then share our takeaways, because we've had 3 or 4 days to kind of sit and think about some of the things that were shared. And some of the things that this solves are not like the things you like that are like the sexy things that they talked about, you know? So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some of the big takeaways from and why we really think that this is going to really be very super, super beneficial to the business.
Not just to you guys, which is awesome because it's going to really help us as coaches, but it's also going to help your customers, like really.
And the next generation of coaches, you know,
like because all their new coaches coming in.
Absolutely. We're going to talk about it. But like one of the things that we hear all the time is I sponsored however many coaches in 2016, and man, maybe they didn't take off like I thought they were going to, or maybe, you know, some of them struggled, or
maybe they even canceled really quickly.
Yeah, or they didn't get it like I get it, you know. So that some of the things here are very subtle. I just want to make sure everybody, especially the new coaches, get the real benefits of what the direction Beachbody is going here.
Mm-hmm. And Brian did make a few slides, and we'll pull those up. Check those.
They're not really, they're just talking points, but things we want to talk about. Okay.
So yeah, basics. You know, you guys all know the basics. We posted it to Team Rise Up. But we really want to touch on the benefits your customers are going to have, and that you guys are going to have with this. Are you screen sharing?
Yeah, because we had the bullet points done. How did that work? There it is. Can you guys see our screen?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So basically, you know, I'm not really going to run through all of the details right now because we just talked about them. Carl just talked about them. But the things that really stand out to me are the fact that this is a lifestyle thing. And a leader on the 5-star page just said, it's a revolution, not a resolution. Where someone's making a resolution.
This is the wrong slide. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's okay.
Go ahead.
Just don't pay attention to the slides. So, you know, New Year's resolution is, maybe someone's going to start the 21-day fix. Maybe they're going to get amazing results in 21 days. And then maybe they're going to say, okay, I did it. I lost, 10 pounds. What do I do now? I'm done. And they just give up because they have to go and order something else. Or maybe they don't want to do a second round because they're bored. It's kind of a short-term result, right? And here.
The 21-day mindset. Carl called
21-day mindset.
On our call. I don't know if you mentioned it on that call, but the 21-day mindset. How many times have you had a coach or a customer go through 21 days and then you disappear, right?
Mm-hmm. I've had many of my challenge groups do that. And obviously we do try to get them to join another challenge group to continue on with another round, but sometimes they just don't. And sometimes you don't hear from them. But I think this is huge, you guys, for having something long-term where they can choose the program that's right for them, not you trying to push a sale at them. Like, okay, let's get 21-day fix because that's on sale this month and you can afford that. I am only really going to talk about the Beachbody On-Demand All Access Pass right now. When I do my challenge posts and I have people coming to me, that's what I'm going to start with. I'm going to start with, check out this awesome deal we have. You can do any program for $199. You get the whole flipping year of programs at your fingertips along with portion fix. So they can't say, well, I need a meal plan. I need, help with my nutrition, because even Beachbody On-Demand Challenge Pack is going to have the portion fix, the containers, the recipes. So they're going to have that too all year long. So I think this is huge. I think it's also going to help. Did they hit on this on the call on the billing?
No, we're going to get into that. Okay. So, but that doesn't mean also that you wouldn't you would stop selling like a 21-day fix challenge group. That just means that you change the way you talk about it a little bit to talk about the 21-day challenge group and then say to them, hey, look, we have this, it's a 12-month on-demand membership with Shakeology for $199. Now they're going to still have the option to buy the regular 21-day fix or whatever program challenge pack. It's going to be still $160. So you can still downsell it to the $160 challenge pack if you have to. but we're talking, the 199 is really, with the 3 Success Club points, is really where I think we're going to be on this, just for the retention piece. So Amy sort of alluded to it. So we're going to talk about a few things. We're going to talk about the changes to volume and commission. We're going to talk about Shakeology retention. We're going to talk about the benefits to starting your new coaches right. And then, we already talked about the ending the 21-day mindset, and then the 3 Success Club points. Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's talk about Shakeology retention first. Okay. This is one thing when corporate talked to us about the issues over the last year since BOD launched, and they mentioned this one piece to us. I think this one piece is going to change the game altogether, because it never occurred to me that this could be a major issue. But think about this. When your customer buys a challenge pack from you, in most cases, 30 days later, on the same day, they're billed for both a on-demand membership for like $40 or whatever it is in Canada, and then Shakeology, their next round, their next 30 days of Shakeology in the same day.
So that's like $170 they're seeing.
Well more than that in Canada, over 200 on the same day. So yeah, they get two charges on their card from Beachbody. It many times prompts them to call Beachbody, and Beachbody will cancel both for them at the same time. Okay.
This is kind of mind-blowing to us, because Brian and I both looked at each other and we're like, we never thought about that.
We never saw that. We never saw that. Lots of complaints on the wall on the 5-star page, but we never, ever heard of that. And it never occurred to us. This is a big deal, guys. This is one of the changes that like Beachbody made in 2016 that was not an issue in prior years. In prior years, you bought a challenge pack. There was no on-demand, so you just got one bill 30 days later. Yeah. This is a big deal. So when Beachbody looked at the numbers on that, they compared the 21-day fixed challenge pack sales to the sales of the 3-month on-demand, where you wouldn't get billed until 3 months later for your on-demand. And they found that folks that bought the on-demand challenge pack stayed on Shakeology something like 30% longer. Okay. That's a big deal to your business. Imagine if all of the sales in your organization were 30% larger sales because folks stayed on Shakeology longer. That's a big deal. That is a huge deal. And that also makes it more likely, the longer someone stays on Shakeology, that makes it more likely that they're going to fall in love with the product, that they might become a coach, right? And then they might have success on your team. Mm-hmm. Okay. So Shakeology retention is like, to me, one of the big parts of this is that, we were seeing that in last year, that people were not staying on Shakeology as long as maybe they had in years past, and that this is a major move to fix that. Yeah. Okay. The other thing that we found in 2016 is that coaches were seemingly having a harder time getting started in the business, launching their business. Maybe a lot, it seemed like it was harder than in years past. Okay. And we think the corporate has told us this, and we think that this makes total sense, is that it's harder to get started with, it has been harder to get started with Beachbody than maybe some other companies, because you're selling a challenge pack. You're selling a challenge pack where the commission back on that is like $40, $45. I'm not sure what it is in Canada, a few bucks more. Mm-hmm. And then, you've already spent $150 to $200 to get into the business. You really need like 4 sales or so to make your money back. Okay. Mm-hmm. So with this new challenge pack, you can make your money back on it in 2 to 3 sales. Mm-hmm. It's really important to have somebody to get somebody success and get early wins in this business, to have long-term success. You can have 2 sales, earn Success Club, become an Emerald coach and make your money back now. Mm-hmm. That's a big deal to have coaches gain that success, because I know when we were new, Success Club, the only thing Success Club meant to me was that we would get to go on a trip if Amy could do it every month. Mm-hmm. And so the idea that someone can earn Success Club with 2 sales, corporate says that this is like 2 till February, blah, blah, blah. This has the feeling that this is going to last. Like this is going to be around a while. Okay.
We're not saying we know anything.
We don't know anything, but like why? Like they made a big deal about this. Like it has the feeling that this is going to last. Right. Okay.
But can I just say too that like if you're a new coach and you're getting a first paycheck, you're going to be way more excited if you see that you got $70 instead of $40. You know, honestly, it just looks so much better. I don't know about you guys. I'd be more willing to
what sounds better what sounds better
that.
to you for a new coach? $80, you had 2 sales in your first month. $80, sorry, you didn't reach Success Club, our benchmark of success in this business. Mm-hmm. Or $140 and and guess what? You've got Success Club. And if you do it 2 more months, you're going to earn Success Starters. And you're going to gain momentum, and your friends are going to see that on Facebook, and you're going to gain that social proof that you were looking for with this business. And you're going to feel confident about it.
So much more confidence moving forward and sticking with it. Love it.
So these are cool things to think about when we're thinking about this change in the business. So we talked about, what else did we talk about here?
We talked about new coaches started right, ending the 21-day mindset. 3 Success Club points. Yes, that's awesome. You know, we just talked about how much easier it will be to hit Success Club 5 because you'll get Success Club 6 if you sell 2 of these. Just so you guys know, you're going to see 2 Success Club points. Beachbody had a hard time with the system stuff, getting 3 Success Club points awarded each week. So you're going to see 2. If you sell a Beachbody on-demand challenge pack, you get 2 points. It'll show 2 points. And then every Tuesday, they'll add that point. Okay, they couldn't do the 3. So just so you guys know, you know, you don't freak out when you just see that 2 Success Club points. Like, where's my other one? Every Tuesday, you'll see that extra point added. Okay, so one last thing, and then we'll sort of open up the questions or comments or whatever. Seasoned coaches that have been around a while, who have teams, you know. One of the other things that corporate mentioned was that this past year, 21-Day Fix is the big seller. It's been on sale the whole year, okay? Yeah. When 21-Day Fix is on sale, you got to also know that like the volume is adjusted on that. Mm-hmm. So and then when it's, you know, couple that with the retention issues that 21-Day Fix may have been creating with on-demand, volume hasn't been maybe what it should be for the amount of new business that Beachbody has been doing. So keep in mind, like volume is a lot more on this product. If you take somebody that bought 21-Day Fix in your downline, and it creates 35 team volume for your business, and you compare it to, and maybe they don't reorder Shakeology, compare that to somebody that orders an on-demand challenge pack, and because they're having success, they're reordering Shakeology, and maybe they go off it for a while, but they have it for the whole year, so they come back on Shakeology. You know, the volume on this is 65 as compared to 35 for team volume, which is for new coaches that doesn't mean anything, but for a coach that's been around a while, you know, this is a big difference. This is going to be very good for your business. And you know, like we didn't sit around we thought that this was going to be different. When we got this information, it kind of took a little bit of time to sink in. That's why we wanted to do this call with you guys. But the more I think about it, the more I really love this change. Other network marketing companies have a much higher ceiling to get into. You know, if you join some other network marketing companies, you're talking hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. Sometimes because Beachbody is so cheap to get into, you can join for $140 and now $199. Oh. I think sometimes your new coaches, maybe they don't take it as seriously as they should. Maybe they don't consider that you can build a, you know, multi-6-figure business out of this if you really work hard, because the cost of entry is so cheap. Yeah. So I really think that these changes may be subtle on the outside, but I think they're really meant to take care of some of these issues that were kind of nagging things in 2016. Yeah. Make 2017 awesome. So you guys can feel free to unmute yourselves if you guys have questions. I know some of you did. I'm not sure if they've been answered.
I've got a question. For anyone that's already purchased a challenge pack in the past, like to re-enter in a challenge pack, we wouldn't qualify for the SC points, right? How does it?
You can still get one. So if you've already gotten 2, then if they buy this, then they can get 1. And actually, I think the other thing we didn't mention is that I think until I have to look at the FAQ, but I think the all access, the $99 all access without the challenge pack gets you 1 Success Club point too. Mm-hmm. So you can earn success. You can still earn Success Club points on prior.
There's a certain date orders. To it until a certain date. I thought it was the end of the month though.
Yeah, I will write this down and I'll make sure I comment on it, Linda. It's in the FAQ that we just posted somewhere.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Yeah, it was 1 Success Club.
Guys, you can now earn Success Club points in 24 sales of the whole year and then go on a trip at the end of the year. That's really cool. Like, that's awesome, right? And you can hang out with Darlene and Rob, and they're super fun. And, you know, they might get you in trouble at some point in that week. But
you'll always be the last ones to bed. That's what I'm saying.
Every single night.
You might hurt your knee and still feel hurt.
Yeah.
No, joking. Okay, any questions? Any other questions, guys?
I have a question.
I have one question.
Okay, so who was first? Cheryl?
Whoever.
I just heard Cheryl.
Actually, the black girl was first, but go ahead. I'm used to sitting on the back of the bus.
I'm not fighting with Heather. You go first.
I got awkward quick.
Go ahead, Cheryl. Go ahead.
Love you, Heather. I didn't hear the other voice.
If someone just bought the digital upgrade for Core de Force, but now it's included in the all access pass, I didn't see that, I don't think, in the FAQs.
That's a great question. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Or we got the FAQs.
Yeah, because there's all kinds of digital upgrades out there. And they did say that they were going to have some sort of formula to go from the regular on-demand to all access on-demand. That's a great question. We'll post that to the wall and see what they say. That's a
we
good
didn't see
point.
that in FAQ either.
You're asking if somebody has on-demand and then just purchased recently an unlock somewhere. Yeah.
Or just even if they just purchased a program, like if they just purchased Core de Force. I mean, I guess that they get the hard copy with that, so maybe they wouldn't get a refund. But with the digital unlock, I guess in particular, I'm thinking about one of my customers that just did that would probably be interested in the upgrade. So I was just wondering how to approach that with her.
Right. That we'll find out about that. You know, one thing we didn't mention, I didn't hear any. Well, we only take it. Well, Heather, go ahead and ask your question, then I'll mention what I was going to mention.
Okay. So I didn't get a chance to listen to the call because I'm at work and I was hiding. But with regards to the all access, does this mean that there's no programs that are unavailable to them? So like they would get PIO even though they didn't purchase PIO?
Right.
This is every single program.
Even the new ones coming out soon, they get all of them.
You get everything.
Everything. All access.
Okay, but some coaches, this is great. This leads into what I was going to say. So some coaches on the wall call said, okay, what about the bump she's flossing.
Always interesting.
Carry on.
Brush your teeth.
Okay, so some coaches said, well, what about the bump we get in our business when we launch a new program? How is this going to be affected? Keep in mind, you just keep selling the same thing. Like you can promote the program that comes out for your customers. Yeah, sure. Some of your customers are going to have all access a year from now. A good portion of your customers that may have been repeat customers, the ones that buy every new program, are going to have access, right? But think about that. Like most of the people that buy the programs when they first come out for us are new or not on demand for us. So that, like, this is another opportunity to just keep reloading your business and promote the new program, but sell the all access is what we're going to do.
Right. And that's the goal for us anyways, is you want to consistently be adding new people because you want to reach success, right? So,
this is not going to change the monthly cost of Shakeology, anybody who's on this, right?
No, that was the big speculation going into it. And it makes sense. Like they just couldn't do that. Because then they would be, it's just complicated. It has to do with Beachbody being two companies. You know, Beachbody is Beachbody, and that's a major concern for Carl. And then there's Team Beachbody, and no, they answered that they just couldn't do it that way. As far as discounting on demand when you're on Shakeology, a lot of people thought they were going to do that.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. So when you purchase, so if a new customer comes on and purchases it, that first month of Shakeology is included in that main price, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Am I right? And then every single month after that, all they'll be billed is for Shakeology, not for any on-demand, because they've already paid that up front.
Yep. Every year it's just $99.
Did anybody ever run into that? Because like Amy and I were dumbfounded when they said this on the call for us. Like, why did we never think of this? That somebody gets 2 charges in the first month. And it's a lot. It's more than the actual challenge pack was to begin with in some cases. Mm-hmm. And
that's how all of mine ended up canceling because of that.
Yeah.
Because they saw their credit card and it was like boom, boom, boom. And it was like, no, too much, no.
Yeah.
Too much at the same time.
But 2 at one time looks suspicious too.
Right. It's like,
in a lot of cases.
What is this charge coming from, right?
Yeah. And I really think that subtle change alone is really just a huge, huge deal.
Yeah.
Amy, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, this is Tanya. In reference to, I think it was Cheryl that just asked the question about the refunds with the digital.
Okay.
You can also upsell that your customer, not only are they going to just get that program, they're going to be getting all the other programs with it. So they paid half price for a digital upgrade, but once they get this, they're going to end up with every program, including all the new ones that are coming out.
Right. Oh yeah, definitely.
So I think it'll be easy just to talk to your customers about that, and the fact that they don't want to go without a program for the rest of this month.
Right, exactly. That's a great upsell. Yep, for sure.
Yeah.
That's huge. Awesome. Thank you, Tanya.
Hey, Amy.
Yep.
I just quickly looked at the FAQ. Is it $69 to upgrade the cost for coaches?
Cost for coaches. Does it say that?
I paid the $99 for the year.
Is a prior challenge pack purchase, right? If I remember correctly. I'm not sure about coaches either. We're going to write down all your questions and then see if we can make sure we get them. That was part of the reason why we wanted to do this.
Coaches upgrade.
It says the annual all access Beachbody on demand upgrade from 12/1 to 12/26, $69.
Challenge pack purchase. On my list it says, and then that's a challenge.
Challenge pack purchase. Right.
Okay, I'm seeing that now.
Okay.
Yeah, further down it says people who already have the Beachbody on demand annual, like I already pay the $99 annual. It's a free upgrade if you're already on the annual plan. And if you're on the quarterly plan, you'll want to update to the annual plan, and then it will be included.
What does that cost?
How much is the quarterly update?
$99.
But they also said that, like during our call, that there would be like a proration. So you would receive, like say you were 1 month into your on demand and you paid like the $48 or whatever it is, then you would get like your 30 something bucks back, and then you could go to the $99, start the $99 plan whenever you, like today, for example.
Exactly.
And then a year from now, you're billed $99, so you're good for a year.
Exactly. Yeah. And if you're already on the 99, you just have to go through the form to get it switched over for free.
Right.
Got it.
Heather, one more thing. Heather, you mentioned the challenge pack, just so you know, like the portion fix is included in the challenge pack too. So like you had mentioned, you get on demand and Shakeology, but you also get portion fix, and you still get free coaching membership also.
Okay, so when you guys said portion fix, are you guys talking about the book, or are you talking about the show?
You get the containers. The containers. Portion fix is like the container system from 21 Day Fix.
Stuff. It's the book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No book, right?
It's just
maybe no book.
Just a little book that comes with the containers with portions.
It says eating guide. It says on the FAQ. It says eating guide.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I never ordered portion fix, but I think portion fix comes with a little guide and recipes. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're just kind of answering some of the questions online here.
I have a question.
Sure.
So how are you guys like going to handle this? And there's people that are on like the Beachbody on demand. So are you going to approach them about all this upgrading, or go into your challenge groups and talk about it, or how are you going to kind of get word out there about all of this?
I was definitely going to post it in my challenge groups. I kind of already alluded to the fact that I have the secret I want to share. So I probably will do that. I'll mention, if you are currently on Beachbody Demand, here are the options that you have. Kind of leave it up to them. And then I don't know about personally messaging everyone.
I would say I would just handle this how you're going to handle your next challenge group anyways. Like this is just another tool for you to talk about, you know, when you're running your next challenge group. Now it might mean that you change the way you do challenge groups too, because they have access, you know, like Amy is big in the 21-day fix. And I'm not sure if everybody's doing like 21-day fix specific or general program challenge groups. But it might be that a general program challenge group works better because you can just do 30 days. Everybody does what they want to do and support each other, even though you're not doing the exact same program.
That's what I switched to. You know, I definitely switched to doing solely 21-day fix. I still do the 21-day fix plan, kind of like Michelle does. You know, the 21-day fix meal plan, but I do whatever program you want to, you know, whatever program they feel is a good fit for them.
I have a question.
Sure.
Did that answer your question, Megan? Sorry.
Did we lose Megan?
She
I think
had
her
some
video
kiddos,
went out.
I think, or her video.
She gave you a thumbs up. She said yes.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Is Crystal on the call? Question mark.
Hey. Crystal, who's asking a question? Someone spoke up there.
Oh, sorry. It's Tanya. I was just wondering.
Hold on. What?
I don't think she is, Tanya.
I think Heidi
Thank
was
you.
asking a question.
Oh,
Okay.
Heidi?
Thanks.
Hey, sorry.
Sorry, I can't see anything. I'm on a phone and I can't see who's on there. I'm missing all the fun jokes.
Oh, that's okay. Okay, Heidi, it's up. You're up, girl.
Hi guys. So I was just wondering, because a lot of people still like the DVDs. So if you have a customer that wants, let's say, a 21-day fix, but they still want this all access challenge pack as well, is there a way to still get access to the DVDs, or would you have to sell them a regular challenge pack, like a 21-day fix challenge pack, and then they would have to upgrade?
Yeah.
That's a good point, too. That's a really good point.
But yeah.
There's no upgrade from a basic, an old school challenge pack.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, you know how you can buy like the portion fit or the, what is that called? The other, what's that one called? The Kickstarter challenge pack.
Yeah, 3-day refresh.
You know how you can buy like the bundle with 3-day refresh. There's not one like that yet. It's a good question.
Maybe they'll come out with that. But what you'd have to do is they love the DVDs. You'd sell them the challenge pack, have them have their 30 days of free membership. And then if they wanted to, you know, get the year supply of,
it would probably be cheaper. It would probably be cheaper to buy the $199 challenge pack and then buy the DVDs separately at the 10% discount from being a club member. Which someone asked, do you still get the club membership discount of 10%? And yes, you do.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you're right. That would probably be cheaper.
It's not ideal though. I agree. If somebody really wants like the physical product. But I mean, all they would really be missing out on is the actual DVD. And because they still get the portion fix, they still get the meal plan. They just wouldn't be getting.
Because if you don't have the DVDs, like essentially you're going to have to pay that $99 every single year to still have access to the programs. And a lot of people like having that physical, you know, DVD to take. I'm not one of them, but I know a lot of my customers, they like to play it in a, like, I don't even have what are they called?
DVD player.
I don't think we have one either actually anymore, but I know what you're saying. I mean, and that might be one of the benefits here is like that you can downsell it to the 160 challenge pack. You know, you can talk about the on-demand one for the whole year and the benefits of that, like that you get really all the programs instead of just one. And then if they really don't bite on that they really want physical DVDs, then maybe you could talk about the regular 21-day fixed challenge pack.
Right.
But yeah, I don't think they have a real solution for that. Yeah, that's a good point, though.
Yeah, yours would be
because they're really trying. I mean, the thing is here, they're trying to get away from the DVDs. They're saying like, just like you do, and we don't have the DVD player anymore. That's where this is all coming from.
That's where they're aiming to go for sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah. All right. Any other questions?
Amy, when you post in your group, giving people the options, can you do a copy paste and post it in Team Rise Up?
Sure can, for sure. Definitely. I'm gonna try to get that done today, and I'll put it in TRU.
Well, I mean, also you got like till it doesn't come out till the 27th.
Yeah.
Also, so and a lot of things get lost like pre-Christmas and stuff, you know.
Oh yeah, not a lot of people are on paying attention.
Yeah, so probably might be a few days before she posts. It might be like the Monday after Christmas. Post that up.
Unacceptable.
She didn't like that answer.
I have another question. So if you have people that are interested right now in joining the Health Better Challenge group, like, do you recommend kind of holding them off now until the 27th?
That is
like,
a hard question.
Didn't I just ask that this morning?
What do you think about that, Megan? I mean, you're obviously like the Rockstar Success Club person. What do you think? Would you hold them off?
I guess I would just explain that there's this option after Christmas if they wanted to wait.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing. Yeah. I was talking to someone today that was ready to purchase, and I was like, oh gosh, honey, do I talk about this or do I wait till it's available? He's like, maybe you could just mention it and give it to them as an option they can choose.
Yeah, because now I feel kind of bad, like for
the people who've already
people that I've been talking to in the last couple of days and signed them up, and now I'm like, oh, now there's this awesome opportunity, and I don't want them to be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me?
Yeah. I think you might get yourself in that position if you do that before it launches. They might be more psyched about the $199 challenge pack than
right.
But then the other thing is like that if it's 21 day fix that they're buying it on sale, which is not going to be on sale, after the first. So that's a good question. I mean, I think that we'll leave that up to the coach how they decide to handle that, but we'll probably hold off.
Yeah.
Or at least mention both options.
Mm-hmm. I think the cost is pretty much the same whether or not if you buy a challenge pack on sale and then you upgrade, I think the price ends up being about the same. I would have to do I'm not a math person, but just
you're right. Actually, it's $9 difference. You're right. No, you're 100% right. Because it's U.S. prices. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think if you hold people off, I don't know. I think if you tell people, okay, wait till the 27th to order, they might not order.
Right. That's the concern.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if they're hot and ready to order, just
run with those sales right now. I don't know.
Heidi, that's a great point. So what Heidi's saying is it's $140 for the U.S. prices, $140 for the challenge pack, and if you upgrade it to all access, it's $69. So it's not a huge difference. It's if they want to go that route. That's a great point.
Yeah, but her point too is that you don't want to hold people off because you'll probably lose them this time of the year if you hold them off. They may be like, okay, never mind.
Right.
They'll forget.
It's always on the 27th, then go back to them or now or whatever and just say, this just came out, blah, 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 if you want to upgrade.
Yeah.
And give them a choice. Because, if it's like a $10, $9, whatever difference, I mean, they're all going to be doing Boxing Day shopping and all that from Christmas until New Year's. They're going to be spending the money. So what the heck, right?
That's true. Yeah. Good point. Good point. Awesome.
So let's just check the chat, and if you guys have any other questions, we be happy to help you guys out, or if you guys have any comments or anything, say.
And we'll ask some of these questions that you've had in the wall and see if anybody else has asked these or they can answer it.
I think it's really cool that you can get another Success Club point if they upgrade. So even if you went back, I'm just kind of thinking out loud here, but I think I'm going to go back to all my old customers and see if they want to upgrade, because now is an opportunity for them to have obviously programs for the whole year at a pretty low cost. They would have to buy a new challenge pack, but in the past, if they bought a new challenge pack,
you didn't get anything.
You get a Success Club point. So
right,
a little private message campaign to go back to your old customers.
That's a great tip.
That's a great point. Yeah,
that's true. That's great.
Yeah, and it's really a great opportunity to earn Success Club points in 2017 to get all the great benefits of that. So it's really, you're right. I mean, sometimes we do hear that even coaches on the wall are super frustrated that they have repeat customers and that they're not in their mind getting credit as far as Success Club points goes for their sales.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it kind of gives you another opportunity. If they bought Shakeology or bought a challenge pack, you could still get points out of it.
Well, not just to start 2017 strong, but to end this year strong, because it starts on the 27th. So you guys could easily get success up.
For the upgrade, it can be any challenge pack throughout the whole year, or I thought it was just meaning from December 1st to the 26th.
Well, there's two things. There's the December upgrade, which is $69, and then there's the you can always upgrade, right? Like for $99.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For the year.
Okay. Gotcha.
But when Heidi's saying she could go and market that $69 upgrade for anyone that was this month, but I think for a prior month in the past, like somebody bought 6 months ago, that they would have to go with the $99 all access upgrade.
Yeah.
What's up, Rob? What's up, buddy? You late? I'm just kidding, man. Just kidding.
Awesome.
So does anybody else have any questions or anything? You guys cool? What did you guys think? Was it a good announcement? Were you guys excited? Hopefully. No one's shaking their head.
Yes.
Rob's excited. That's cool.
I have a question. And it was one that kind of came out when they first did the new BOD memberships, prior to this, with everything being able to do the 1 year side of things. You start kind of looking at the numbers. And when you kind of start looking at the discount that they get along with just the $100 for the year side of things, it kind of almost leaves you with there's this tiny little margin gap for trying to encourage people to go for a discount coach side of things. So now for like an entire year, it's only like a $40 for the entire year to get them to. It's only like a $40 savings per year to go to the discount coach side of things. So how are you thinking that you kind of still kind of encourage people? I mean, because I've got discount coaches. That's kind of how I have my Emerald status and everything. How do you encourage people now to actually make that jump though? Because there's not as much of a financial gain for people. Have you guys thought about that?
It's a good question. I haven't thought about it, and anything I say right now is just like right off the top of my head.
Yeah, no problem.
Two couple points. Like, first of all, Beachbody is really going away from the whole discount coach mentality. And I think that's probably why, even though they were asked to remove the 10% discount for the club membership, they left it in there. And you're right; it's not a big difference as far as and we've run into this. Coaches have mentioned this to us in the past, like in the last 6 months, that it's hard to encourage somebody to become a coach if they really only want to be a discount coach when the club membership is pretty attractive.
Yeah,
and they
I would just push more the business side of things. I know that, we're all going to have discount coaches every once in a while, but if you make your posts more about, the business side of things and the opportunity instead of the discount, I think that, I think that's the way to go with this. And I think that's why Beachbody's pushing towards that, because they see that they have all these discount coaches, there's not as much growth.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, I completely understand.
It's a really good question. I don't know that we have like the perfect answer for it, other than maybe we do need to get away a little bit more from the discount coaches. Now, there's many coaches. There's probably coaches looking at me on this call right now that started as discount coaches, and that's sort of the problem with me saying that. Right? Yeah, right. I know some awesome coaches on this team started just for the discount, and I know it's kind of tough to kind of push them to join as a coach and kind of just open their mind to the coaching opportunity if there's no financial benefit to them as far as their savings go. But yeah, I think like Amy was saying, like maybe talk to them about maybe just keeping it open, like get this, maybe this discount's not huge, but maybe you could like just keep it open.
It's like you said, it's coming back to the business and wanting to be able to change your life, not just in the physical, health side of things, but in the financial side too. So, I mean, that makes sense.
Just saying that they can cover their cost of Shakeology too. If they help or inspire 3 people, they won't have to pay for their Shakeology every month.
It's a really good question, Heather. It really is. I totally get what you're saying, and that they're sort of putting a damper on the whole discount coach. That person that wants the discount, and it maybe there's a financial benefit to them to be a coach. that has nothing to do with the business side of things. It's just like what they're saving.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, otherwise, I love this all access thing. This is awesome. So that in itself.
And I don't take that as a negative thing either. I think that you're right. I think the reason why it's hard for me to answer it is because you're right. You're 100% right in that there's not a lot of difference there between the two. And we were in the camp that thought that they should get rid of the 10% club discount. They're
or the coach fees.
They're already getting enough of a great deal with the $99. Like, why give the club discount? But I guess we don't have any say, so it doesn't. We were just giving our opinion. So
okay.
But I think pushing the opportunity, pushing they can pay for their Shakeology if they help 3 people. And then they get into the team page, they see what we're doing, that could inspire them to do even more and build a business. Who doesn't want to make a little extra money, right? Yeah, that was a good question.
Does anybody else have any other questions? And thanks a lot for everybody for being on the call today. We are definitely going to explore daytime calls.
The little kiddos on the call. We never have all these little kiddos on the call. So cute.
I see my homeboy Andy. I saw my homeboy Andy out there on the. No, he's not there anymore.
He's gone now. Aw, so cute. All right, did we miss any questions in the chat? Okay. All right. Cool. I think we got everyone.
Okay. All right, guys. So if you guys have any other questions, just don't post them out. We'll try to
answer this one here. I shouldn't start advertising this until after the 25th. I just became a coach a week or 2 ago and would like to start this off right. Would you start
I wouldn't be afraid to advertise it, but I mean, just like when you get into the conversation, and sometimes these conversations can take a few days to kind of get somebody to come around, especially this time of year. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't be afraid to post about it at all. I would, just go into it with the idea that, if you do that, you might take away some of the year-end stuff as far as the 140 challenge pack goes. So, I mean, it's really up to you how you want to handle it. I don't know that we're even going to post, very much on Amy's personal wall about, the all access. I think that's more of the kind of thing that you post for the group. Mm-hmm. And then talk about the all access, but I haven't really gotten that far yet.
Yeah. No, I think that's a good plan. And I'm really just going to utilize the sales for the rest of the month and, do that for now because they're not going to be on sale anymore. So I think that if you guys do that, you'll crush Success Club this month. And then by the 27th, you can unload this on demand and get going, get all fired up. I'm excited. Yay. All right. Any other questions? Any? Who's laughing? She's laughing or something. What did I say?
No, it's because Cheryl's husband's home. He's getting a nooner.
Right God. Now? Oh, there he is.
Like, honey, I'm home. Oh, gosh. Too funny. All right.
All right.
Way to end strong, Heather.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, guys. Well, it was good to see all your faces, and this is going to be awesome. I'm so excited. So have a fantastic day.
Take care. Bye, guys.